let's pivot into this though. So you make beats too, right? You know what I'm saying? And I know that because if y'all don't know, Easy is the man behind my intro music. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you for that. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
Definitely a talented guy, man. And just a kind of like a side note, man. Can we talk about like pricing and why beats cost as much as they do? You know what I mean? Like I kind of understand it. But I recently, and I don't know if it was a criticism to you or anything like that, but I recently saw someone upset about the prices of beats and like to fully own the beats and stuff like that. And like they feel like, yo, these beats shouldn't cost four figures and this and that, whatever. And but at the same time, I remember when I was shopping for beats with you and you was kind of breaking it down for me, you know what I mean, and tell me kind of how it goes. And because there's like leasing and stuff like that.
Right.
And how we was talking about how you was saying, like, yo, most of these artists, they're not even reaching those thresholds anyway. So like, why are they like?
Right.
And my thing is too, like, why are y'all tripping about you not being able to own a beat, whatever? When how about you get your numbers up first? You know what I'm saying before,
Right. Right.
you know what I mean?
This
So
is true though. Like this is
yeah,
very true. Like that's kind of what I was going to get into. Like,
yeah,
as far as the industry, I know these guys like they seem to charge like it seems like they're charging a lot of money, but you can't be the same artist that's tripped and diamonds, driving these fancy cars, and like where do you think this money is coming from?
yeah,
This money is coming from your music,
yeah, yeah,
and a part of that is the beat.
yeah,
So like you gotta make that shit make sense. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that's a large part of that shit because the song wouldn't be the song without the beat.
Facts.
So y'all kind of need to. I'm not saying it's going to be a 50-50 split, but like we know like a lot of this shit, like a lot of people in the industry know like I'm not really in deep like as far as like the industry, but like we know this shit is not what people think it is for real, for real.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of crooked shit. It's a lot of like snake shit. Like so you got to do your best to get what you can while you can. So that's
Okay.
why I feel like a lot of people was charging like a lot of money up front rather than all right, let me set myself up for royalties and this and that because that shit is not guaranteed if you don't got your paperwork set up the right way and you ain't got enough money for a lawyer and it's a lot of shit that come along with that shit, man. But you got to get it while you can, bro. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
you
And I think,
definitely got to get it while you can.
yeah, and I think I don't even think, do people even consider like the time and work that you put into making a beat? You know
That
what I mean?
too.
Like that shit ain't probably because if everybody could do it, then everybody would do it. You know what I'm saying?
That too.
You
That
know,
too. Especially like there's people who like don't even touch samples and they making like these incredible sounding beats like and I'm not saying that sampling is like a cheat or anything because that's a whole nother art form in itself but like
yeah,
just knowing that you took some shit from nothing and just made like a hit record like bro you gotta pay for that shit
yeah, yeah,
you have to pay for that shit so
yeah. So do
I
you
don't